What if I told you the greatest wealth-building machine in the history of humanity is hiding in plain sight? And while most people fear it, misunderstand it, or ignore it entirely, successful people quietly use it to generate income, build empires, and pass down wealth for generations. That machine is the stock market, and this video is going to change the way you see it forever. Not just as a tool, but as a mindset. Not just as a concept, but as a path. You are a young professional. You want more. More freedom. More stability. More clarity. But when it comes to money, no one ever really explained how it all works. And the stock market, it sounds like gambling. It feels like risk. It looks like chaos. You have been told it is only for the wealthy, that it is too volatile, that you need to be an expert. But here is the truth. The stock market is not a casino. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a structured ecosystem that, when understood, becomes one of the most powerful tools for building long-term, sustainable wealth. And most people never learn how it works. They stay intimidated. They stay out of the game. That ends today. In this video, you will learn what the stock market is, how it functions, what it can be used for, and how the world's wealthiest individuals leverage it with discipline and strategy, not luck. This is not financial advice. This is financial awareness. It is the blueprint to understanding how money moves in the modern world. It is the first step toward financial independence, clarity, and confidence. This is how you build differently. At its core, the stock market is a marketplace. A place where people buy and sell shares of ownership in companies. When you buy stock, you are not just buying a ticker symbol. You are buying a piece of a business. You are becoming a partial owner in a company like Apple, Nike, Amazon, or Tesla. You are claiming a stake in their success, their earnings, and their long-term growth. It is like buying a slice of a pizza. If the pizza grows, your slice gets bigger in value. If the company earns more, innovates, or expands, your stake grows too. The stock market is where that exchange happens. And it is not just one market, it is an interconnected web of exchanges, including the New York Stock Exchange, the Nasdaq, and others around the world. The stock market is dynamic. It reflects not just the value of businesses, but also the collective psychology, optimism, fear, and confidence of people across the globe. It is a living pulse of progress and potential. Companies need money to grow. They can borrow it, or they can raise it by selling shares to the public. That is where you come in. When you invest in stocks, you are providing companies with capital to expand. In return, you get equity, ownership, and potentially dividends. The stock market makes this possible. It connects companies that need funding with individuals and institutions willing to invest in their future. It is a system of belief, value, and participation. And the more you understand it, the more it begins to look like opportunity instead of risk. It is one of the few systems where an everyday individual can sit at the same table as institutions, hedge funds, and billionaires, if they know how to use it. Let us clear the fog. Most people avoid the stock market for 3 reasons. They think it is too risky. They believe they need a lot of money to start. They assume it is only for rich people or financial experts. But the truth is, risk comes from not understanding what you are doing. You can start with as little as $5 thanks to fractional shares. The stock market was democratized decades ago. Tools exist now that make it accessible to everyone. Today's technology lets anyone open a brokerage account in minutes. Apps like Fidelity, Schwab, Robinhood, and Vanguard are putting wealth-building tools in the hands of everyday people. You just need to take the first step. While the average person jumps in and out based on headlines and emotion, the wealthy use the stock market like a machine. They invest consistently, even in downturns. They focus on index funds and ETFs that track the market instead of gambling on individual stocks. They reinvest dividends to accelerate compound growth. They use the market as a tax-advantaged wealth engine by using retirement accounts like Roth IRAs and 401ks. They set rules and systems that run without needing constant attention. They do not chase quick wins. They build structures that work while they sleep. They treat investing like farming, not fishing. They plant seeds and let time do the work. Here is where it gets real. The stock market is not just one strategy. It is a universe. And here are 5 simple ways you can use it. Buy and hold long-term stocks. Own shares of companies for years or decades. Let compounding do its job. Wealth builds slowly, then suddenly. Index fund investing. Buy into a basket of hundreds of companies with one click. Less risk, more diversification. Simpler, smarter. Dividend investing. Focus on companies that pay you passive income in the form of cash distributions. Earn while you sleep. Growth investing. Target companies that are innovating, expanding, and have potential for large gains over time. Riskier, but powerful with research. Tax-advantaged accounts. Use Roth IRAs, 401ks, and SHAs to invest in the market with tax benefits. Let your money grow untouched by taxes. You do not need to use all 5. You just need to start with one. And stick with it. Consistency beats complexity. Habits beat hype. Most people think the market is only for people who already have wealth. But the market is how many of them got there. Here are truths that rarely get shared. The market rewards patience, not brilliance. Compound interest works best the earlier you start. You can automate everything with apps like Fidelity, Schwab, or Vanguard. Emotional control is a bigger factor than financial knowledge. It is not about timing it right. It is about never stopping. The secret is not picking the perfect stock. The secret is setting up a system that grows regardless of what is trending. It is about time in the market, not timing the market. You are not too late. You are not behind. You just have not started yet. Here is your beginner blueprint. Open a Roth IRA with a brokerage firm you trust. Choose a low-cost index fund like VTI or SHIB. Automate monthly contributions. Even $50 matters. Set it, forget it, and let compound growth do the rest. Learn slowly, grow steadily, and keep showing up. You will not get rich overnight, but you will be richer every year than if you had done nothing. And in 10 years, your future self will thank you. This is deeper than money. This is mindset. The market teaches you discipline, patience, emotional control. You learn to think long-term. You stop reacting to fear. You build confidence in your ability to grow wealth no matter what the economy is doing. The stock market is not just a place to park your money. It is a place to train your future self. Every trade, every habit, every decision requires you to think more strategically. Picture this. You wake up with no debt, a growing portfolio, and peace of mind. Your investments are earning money while you live your life. You understand where your money is and what it is doing. You are no longer afraid of money. You are in control of it. That is the power of understanding the stock market. That is what this video is unlocking for you right now. And it all begins with one choice, one contribution, one belief in your future. Now I want to hear from you. Comment below. What part of the stock market were you never taught that finally makes sense now? Like this video if you learned something that could change your financial path. Subscribe for weekly drops that simplify the complex, expose the hidden, and give you the knowledge others do not want to share. And while you build, press play on our How You Can playlist. Let it play while you cook, walk, or work. Let it shape your subconscious. Let it keep you moving forward. You do not need to know everything. You just need to begin. The stock market is not for the rich. It is for the consistent, the committed, the strategic, the ones who stay in when others get out, the ones who believe in their future and build accordingly. Like, comment, subscribe. Welcome to the How You Can movement. Let us grow wealth the right way together.